Testing, testing, testing. All right, folks, welcome back to Glesga News. It's been a while. This is a story by Stuart McFarlane. All right, Stuarty. Anyway, so listen. This is a story about how the other half live. All right. I don't know where you are, but I'm in a scheme somewhere. I can't say where I'm, or somebody will maybe come and set fire to my motor or something like that, right? But you know, that's what fame or infamy does for you. But anyway, let's talk about this story. This is how the other half live. Look at these hooses. Look at that house there, right? That's massive. But look at that one there, right? That's really big, right? Okay. It says here, Blair Drummond homeowner. Hold on. Blair Drummond homeowner slams the council after admin error leads to privacy concerns. Pauline Boyd, that's her there, standing there with the leather shorts on. Are you any relation to Jackie Bird? Huh? Look at that face. What are you all about? A pair of Doc Martens on. Anyway, Pauline Boyd, that's the lady there, says that she and her partner are being forced to sell their dream home as a result. Oh, right. Let's look into this a wee bit further. This sounds really interesting, doesn't it? See how the rich people live. It says here, Pauline Boyd purchased Grey Lag in Rosburn Lane 3.5 years ago to give her and her partner a base to see their family and to grab a slice of rural life. Ah, well, if you've got the money, why not? However, Ms. Boyd claims that the piece was ruined when another house was built close to her own, including a garage which looks directly into her own kitchen and living area. Well, look, Pauline, let me just zoom in on you a wee bit, Pauline. A garage doesn't look at you. A garage is an inanimate object. It just sits there. You're looking at the garage, maybe thinking it's looking back at you, but it's no. It's a garage where people park their car and then they go into their house. So is the house looking onto your property? No, the garage is, right? She's no happy about this garage. Now, look at the garages here. Now, if that's her house there, this is the garage in question. If this is her house, this is the garage in question. Now, maybe she's across the street here, even further away, and that's the garage, and that's the window she's talking about. Because she's talking about a window in a minute. But let me just mention something here. See this vehicle here? See this mobile home here? That's about £60,000. It's about 60 grand's worth just for the mobile home. And I've not even seen a motor in the garage yet. I just thought I'd mention that. That's the kind of level we're talking about here, right? Even the aristocracy get annoyed with each other. So wait, you hear this, right? She's blasted the council chief because she never got a letter. See, when somebody's building a property next to you, you're supposed to get a letter so you can object, right? But she never got the letter, right? We'll talk about that in a minute. It says here, Ms. Boyd told the Observer. The Observer? Christ, this isn't even a Daily Record story. They've stole it for the Observer. She doesn't. She would not deign herself to talk to the Daily Record. It's only me and you that hear about the Daily Record. Anyway, she goes on about living up in Aberdeen, and I'm not fucking interested in that, right? But she says that in January 2019, the owner decided to sell a bit of his land near us, and the property that is there now has a garage that looks right into where we eat. So the guy that owns the farmer, right? The farmer's just, well, I'm selling another bit of that for £500,000, right? And somebody's come along and built a big house, right? And they put a big garage, right? That looks like the house. I would live in the garage. That garage is about the size of the house I'm living in. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? Maybe bigger. But anyway, she says that garage is staring at her, right? She's losing weight and all the rest of it because they can't eat their food. She also goes on to say there's also a shower room in the property, so we can see people through there while we're eating our dinner, even though the windows are frosted. What? So you're staring right at somebody's house where they're having a shower, and you're trying to make out the forms of people through the frosted glass. What, have you got a telescope looking at it? I mean, I've tried many times with binoculars to try and make out a figure having a shower, right? But I fucking can't make out whether it's a man or a woman, you know? Maybe I shouldn't have told you that, but, you know, we all try shit like that, don't we? But, you know, do you not think she's losing the plot slightly? She says here, it's got to the stage that our stress levels are really bad and really impacted our lives. We're having to keep our shutters, but we don't want to be doing that. So she's complained to the council, right? I never got a letter. I know what the council said to her. Well, we've got an explanation for that. Now, the person that normally prints out the letters, what we think happened was, while he was about to print yours, he got a telephone call and he forgot all about it. That's the council for you. I'll just say that again, right? The council tell her that the most likely reason that she didn't receive her letter is that the guy that was responsible, or woman, may have received a telephone call during that task. As a result, she never got a letter. That's covering your arse, isn't it? Eh? Is there going to be an investigation into that? I don't think so. You know? I don't know about you, but Glasgow District Council told me just recently that they're only going to pick up my bins every 3 weeks. Do you think for a minute these hussies here are only getting their bins picked up every 3 weeks? Just think about it, you know? I mean, whatever you think of Pauline here, she's mega stylish. She's cutting about like that on a Monday. No, it's not the weekend. She's not dancing, right? She's just cutting about like that. That is stylish, whatever you might think about it. Leather trousers and Doc Martens, in my book, is pretty cool. So, you know, don't get the wrong idea because I'm saying anything. Right, okay, so Miss Boyd says she's been left beaten by the handling of her case and has placed her house on the market. Well, look, Pauline, who's going to fucking buy it? Because apparently there's a garage staring right at you and people having showers behind frosted glass. What much do you want for it? You know, if my channel could just take off and I was getting some donations, if you could just give me some donations, I'm talking to you listening, if you could just send me some money, I could maybe live there and I could talk to you from there, right? Oh, really, Toledo, it just shows you, man, the shit that's going on, man. Anyway, what does that say there? Women given what? A woman is given a COVID jab against her will. We'll need to read that in a wee minute, right? Anyway, folks, if you like the content, hit the like button, share and subscribe, because that's all I've got to say about that. Peace out. How dare you?